Hello friends, today I'll talk about Moon and Mars conjunction. This conjunction is considered to be very auspicious and is known as the Chandramangal Yoga. And why is it considered so auspicious is because Mars is energy and mind is the thinking or emotions of the person, and thereby the mind of the person gets a huge amount of energy, becomes very active, very aggressive, very initiative taking, and therefore the person gets success because his thoughts become like that, and our thoughts are what make us. But every conjunction is not good all the time or not bad also all the time, and so we must understand what are the results and how the results will come. Basically, to understand these two planets, we must understand some of the items which are signified by these two planets, and I will give a very small example in our day-to-day life. What happens in our kitchen? Moon represents milk and Mars represents fire in the kitchen. When we heat milk over fire, the fire energizes the milk. The milk absorbs the energy of fire or Mars. And in case milk absorbs too much of energy, it will boil and fall out of the utensil in which it is being heated. So always we have to switch off the fire or the heat in time so that the milk does not fall out of the utensil, or we have to remove the utensil from over the fire so that the moon does not spoil itself, the milk does not fall off the utensil. Basically what it means is that when the energy of Mars goes into the energy of moon, moon absorbs the energy, gets energized itself, and in case it takes too much of energy, then it is likely to spoil itself. And moon represents wealth also, not only milk but wealth also. And so in case you find there will be some people in whose houses many times milk will boil and fall off. If this kind of thing is happening, then it can also give an indication that the wealth of the person is also going to spoil, or that is the expenses are going to increase. I have written the other indications on the board here. You can take a screenshot for your future reference. I will read out from these indications and significations one by one. Thereafter, I will give some indications in various houses which can indicate to us whether the conjunction is good or bad, and in the end I will talk about some kind of remedies for this conjunction so that we get best results. Looking at these significations of moon first. Moon signifies our mind, emotions, motherly figures. And moon is a planet which has a lot of ups and downs. It moves very fast, it changes very fast. Whereas Mars is a soldier. And what is a soldier? Soldier is a fighter. He has got focus, discipline, anger, aggression. Mars is a planet of conflict. Also, he is competitive, he wants to win. Mars is energy, as we have discussed. Energy can be mental energy as well as physical energy. The mental energy, in good sense, will give the person a huge amount of willpower, and the physical energy refers to our sports, physical strength, as well as sex. So when we combine these two indications together, we will find that the mind of the person will be very aggressive. He's got a fighter-like attitude. He wants to win in every situation. The emotions have got energized by the energy of moon. Sometimes when the effect is too strong, the focus can be so much that the person may become stubborn. They may not change their ideas, and later on they may realize that they were wrong. But however, the energy of mind has increased, and so now what happens is that because the mind of the person moves very fast, thinks very fast, so whenever he is in a group of people, because the person is able to think very fast, he will be able to put up his points also very fast in very logical way, and in a lot of variety of points he may come up with. And therefore, whenever in a group These people are always liked by other people for their conversation. Their ability to speak and talk will be quite good. This also gives a competitive nature. The person wants to win all the time. The person will be very aggressive, very initiative taking. Regarding the mother of the person, we will find, because moon representing the mother of the person may also have had a similar kind of energy of Mars. And the mother may have influenced the person to quite an extent in shaping his or her attitude in life, that is, to go and win. Never give up. Go for what you want. This kind of attitude or mental thinking the mother may have inculcated in the child, and also given the child a fondness for sports, etc. At the same time, if the effect has slightly malefic influence, then it could happen that the mother of the child may have been beating the child quite often. Regarding this point of ups and downs, moon has the nature of ups and downs, so the emotions of the person can go up and down very fast. At the same time, there is aggression in the person because of Mars. So we will find this person will become angry very quickly, very fast, and for a very short time. The on and off spurts of anger will happen with this person. When this combination has got an aspect of Jupiter, then it is good. It will indicate good wealth for the person, and also the friends of the person will help that person. In case Sun is aspecting this combination, Sun representing the government, this person will gain from government, may get a government job. And in case Mercury is aspecting this, Mercury represents our intelligence and our brains. So the brain of the person will be very intelligent, very brainy person. However, it does not confirm whether the wealth of the person will be more or less. Aspect of Venus on this conjunction is generally not considered good, and Venus, when aspecting this conjunction, will give problem in the childbirth and will also reduce the wealth of the person. The other significations of Mars are regarding the profession of the person. Because Mars gives an ability to speak, it is very logical to compete. The people can become good lawyers. Mars is also a technical planet, and therefore the person can become a good software engineer, civil engineer, etc. Because Mars is also an engineer, and we will find that these people will be quite comfortable with the latest gadgets, with the latest mobiles, latest computers, latest technologies. They'll be able to handle all those technologies quite well. Mars is a significator of real estate also, and therefore this combination can give good results regarding the real estate. And when under bad effect, we must remember that Mars represents a thief also. Looking at some of the other effects that happen in various houses, there will be indications if the combination is good or bad. I will tell you some of the indications which happen commonly, which have been seen in various horoscopes, so that in case the indications are happening, then from the indications you can generally evaluate if the conjunction is giving good results or not. When this conjunction is in the third house, it will give a lot of wealth to the person. The person will become famous. The person will be very intelligent, but the person will not care about anyone else. When the conjunction is in the fourth house, we will find that wealth of the person will increase and expenses of the person will also be very high. However, this condition is only valid in case Mercury and Saturn are not placed in the fourth house or the 10th house. When this conjunction is in the 7th house, the good indication will be that the person will be very wealthy and the person will have a big family. However, in case the conjunction is giving malefic results, in that case we'll find that the person will become very money-minded, very greedy. When this conjunction is in the 9th house, generally the results are considered to be good. The person here may have a wicked nature, but he will be lucky to have children who will be very good, and the children of this person will turn out to be very wealthy. When the conjunction is in the 10th house, the wealth of the person can be high or low, and here we must take care that by RKS we mean Rahu, Ketu and Saturn. They should not be in this house. In case Rahu, Ketu, Saturn are in this house, then in the 4th house, that is, in that case the conjunction is likely to give negative results. In the 11th house, the wealth of the person, how much wealth he will have, will be decided by the condition of Saturn in the horoscope, because Saturn is the lord of the 11th house in the Kalpurush Kundli, and the person, in case the effects are good, will gain profit from the government. However, in case the results are bad, the first indication will be that the person will be very greedy, very money-minded. The person will be an unsuccessful lover. His love affairs will not succeed. Women may avoid him. And the person will have a lot of strange ideas, very fanciful ideas. He will get into a lot of strange ideas, such as we get questions by people that should I keep a red hanky in my trouser pocket so that my girlfriend will come back to me. And these kind of strange ideas the person will have. In the 12th house, generally this will give peace of mind to the person and comfortable nights. However, in the 12th house, because 12th house indicates expenses also, this combination can give sudden expenses to the person. In the 7th house, when the conjunction is placed here, and in case Saturn is in the 1st house, in that case, one may find that the results may not be so good and the person may not benefit from their ancestral property. Also, when we look at any conjunction, we must look at the degrees of the planets. Now, as the degree difference between the planets keep reducing, less than 5 degrees the conjunction will be strong, less than 3 degrees the conjunction will be very, very strong, and the planets are likely to be in the nakshatra of another planet, and now together they will affect the 3rd planet also. And as the degree difference between the two keeps on increasing more than 10 degrees, the results of this conjunction will become almost negligible, about 10-15% or so. Also, in this conjunction, it is important to know which planet is at lower degree and which planet is at higher degree. Suppose Mars is at low degree, Mars is at 5 degrees and Moon is at 10 degrees, 11 degrees, like that. Then we will find that the person's mind will be very aggressive, very competitive. However, in case the degree of Moon is less, Moon is about 5 degrees and Mars is at 9 or 10 degrees, then Moon will have more say in this conjunction. The soft nature, the nurturing nature, the loving nature of Moon is going to come into play to quite an extent here, and we will find that the person will be more inclined towards love affairs, sex, passion, these kind of things as compared to the earlier. But that does not mean that the aggression is going to die down. The aggression will still be there, but it will be converted to more lovey-dovey things. Whenever this conjunction is in your horoscope, in order to get best results out of this conjunction, the best remedy is to donate money as much as you can to poor people. Doing that gives beneficial effects of this conjunction. I hope you would have understood the basics of the conjunction of Moon and Mars in a horoscope. See you in the next video. Thank you.